Bitcoin miner news. Bitcoin miner Iris Energy increases 2022 hash rate estimate to 4.3 exahash a second. The construction of the miner's Texas site may be delayed as the firm removed the completion estimate. Bitcoin mining firm Iris Energy increased its hash rate expectation to 4.3 exahash a second for the year. Previously, the Australia-based miner said its hash rate would increase to 3.7 exahash a second by year end. The increase is because its size in Mackenzie, Canada will be completed ahead of schedule, the firm said in an SEC filing on Tuesday. Iris Energy was also planning to finish the construction of data centers in Childress County, Texas, that would house 3 exahash of computing power by the end of 2023 and energize them in the first quarter of 2023, according to May 11th investor presentation. In the latest filing, Iris Energy hinted that its Texas site may be delayed. The firm removed its estimates for completion of the Texas site, instead saying it would continue preparatory construction activities so that it can scale up once market conditions improve. We expect to continue work at Childress to preserve optionality going into 2023 for our 600 megawatt project in Texas, end quote, said the firm's president, Lindsay Ward, in the filing. A company spokesperson repeated the language of the filing when CoinDesk asked to clarify if Childress facility is on hold. Quote, Iris Energy's contracting and procurement strategy in relation to construction activities at Childress allows us to take a prudent pause on major capital expenditures activities without incurring significant additional financial costs, end quote, the spokesperson said. The Bitcoin miner has already made a $130 million payment on mining rigs over the expected 4.3 exahash a second and has a contract to buy $400 million worth of machines from Bitmain. Iris Energy also decided not to pursue any financing options to maintain balance sheet flexibility as market conditions deteriorate. Many miners have used the at-the-market equity offerings and loans to fuel their expansion as the HODL Bitcoin in the past few months. Yesterday, Bitfarms said it sold 3,000 Bitcoin for $62 million, in part to reduce a rolling credit facility from Galaxy Digital. This is important news because if we're really looking at Iris Energy in general, the big point here, like if you were, and this isn't financial advice, right? But if you were to invest in a mining company, Iris Energy is kind of doing it right here, in my opinion, right? They did not pursue any financing issues to maintain balance sheet flexibility. This is where you want to be at. You want to be in the expansion phase during the bear market, and that is where Iris Energy is. However, they are pausing a little bit, but then you have another facility that's going to be completed ahead of schedule. Everything's looking really good for them. The firm will have $93 million in cash after it pays the expansion to 4.3 exahash a second and will continue to sell its Bitcoin on a daily basis, according to the Tuesday filing. Iris Energy said it has no corporate level debt because of its indebtedness comes from limited recourse financing that sits in balance sheets of its wholly owned subsidiaries, meaning loan defaults will not liquidate the entire company. The firm has $41 million in debt, according to data compiled in a June 14th investor's note by B. Riley. They really are looking like the best out there right now, and it becomes more apparent, obviously, when we see things like that we've talked about all week, right? The issues with Bitfarms, for example, right? So I think that seeing an increase in hash rate for an individual miner, especially as it pertains to Texas too, is fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.